Hello, my name is Alberto Marquez. In this video we will talk about the Project Management Institute and the Project Management Body of Knowledge. The Project Management Institute, PMI, is a global non-profit professional organization for project management. The PMI serves more than 2.9 million professionals, including over 500,000 members in 208 countries and territories around the world, with 300 chapters and 10,000 volunteers serving local members in over 80 countries. Its services include the development of standards, research, education, publication, networking opportunities in local chapters, hosting conferences and training seminars, and providing accreditation in project management. The Project Management Body of Knowledge. PMI has recruited volunteers to create industry standards such as a Guide to Project Management Body of Knowledge, which has been recognized by the American National Standard Institute, ANSI. In 2012, ISO adapted the project management process from the Project Management Body of Knowledge Guide on the 4th edition. A Guide to the Project Management Body of Knowledge, also known as PMBOK Guide, is the Project Management Institute flagship publication, and it's a fundamental resource for effective project management in any industry. It has been updated to reflect the latest good practices in project management. The Project Management Body of Knowledge is a set of standard terminology and guidelines, a body of knowledge for project management. The body of knowledge evolves over time and is presented in a book whose 6th edition was released in 2017. Much of the Project Management Body of Knowledge Guide is unique to project management, for instance, critical path method or work breakdown structure. The Project Management Body of Knowledge Guide also overlaps with general management regarding planning, organizing, staffing, executing, and controlling the operation of an organization. Other management disciplines which overlap the PMBOK Guide include financial forecasting, organizational behavior, management science, budgeting, and other planning methods. Process groups. According to the PMBOK, there are 5 process groups. Initiating. Processes performed to define a new project or a new phase of an existing project by obtaining authorization to start the project or phase. These include project charter and project initiation. Planning. Those processes required to establish the scope of the project, refine the objectives, and define the course of action required to attain the objectives that the project was undertaken to achieve. These include scope and budget, work breakdown schedule, Gantt chart, communication plan, risk management. Executing. Those processes performed to complete the work defined in the project management plan to satisfy the project specifications. These include status tracking, key performance indicators, quality, and forecast. Monitor and controlling. Those processes required to track, review, and regulate the process and performance of the project. Identify any areas in which changes to the plan are required and initiate the corresponding changes. These include objectives, quality deliverables, effort and cost tracking, and performance. Closing. Those processes performed to finalize all activities across all process groups to formally close the project or phase. These include post-mortem, project punch list, and reporting. 10 knowledge areas. The 10 knowledge areas, each of which contains some or all of the project management process, are: 1. Project integration management. The process and activities needed to identify, define, combine, unify, and coordinate the various processes and project management activities within the project management process groups. 2. Project scope management. The processes required to ensure that the project includes all the work required and only the work required to complete the project successfully. 3. Project schedule management. The processes required to manage the timely completion of the project. Until the 6th edition of the PMBOK guide, this was called project time management. 4. Project cost management. The processes involved in planning, estimating, budgeting, financing, funding, managing and controlling costs so that the project can be completed with the approved budget. 5. Project quality management. The processes and activities of the performing organization that determine quality policies, objectives, and responsibilities so that the project will satisfy the needs for which it was undertaken. 6. Project resource management. The processes that organize, manage, and lead the project team. Until the 6th edition of the PMBOK guide, this was called Project Human Resource Management. 7. Project communication management. The processes that are required to ensure timely and appropriate planning, collection, creation, distribution, storage, retrieval, management, control, monitoring, and the ultimate disposition of project information. 8. Project risk management. The processes of conducting risk management planning, identification, analysis, response planning, and controlling risk on a project. 9. Project procurement management. The processes necessary to purchase or acquire products, services, or results needed from outside the project team. The processes in this area include procurement planning, solicitation planning, solicitation, source selection, contract administration, and contract closeout. 10. Project stakeholder management. The processes required to identify all people or organizations impacted by the project, analyzing stakeholder expectations and impact on the project, and developing appropriate management strategies for effectively engaging stakeholders in project decisions and execution.